All right. 4 people are dead. A baby left on the side of a rural Tennessee road, and a man, police say, did it. Austin Drummond still hasn't been caught. But now it's just not Austin. It is 3 people who have been arrested, charged as accessories after the fact, meaning someone knew, somebody helped. We're going to get to all of the breaking news momentarily right after this. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Really do appreciate your time. You could have chosen to be anywhere on YouTube. You have a lot of options anywhere on the internet, anywhere in the world, and you chose to be right here. I know your time is very valuable, and I do appreciate you spending some time with me. Today is August 3rd, 2025. It is currently 5:22 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States. Hello, hello, hello. All right, I do appreciate you all hanging in there. Sometimes it's just technology. I don't know what has been going on lately. But we're getting some breaking news right now that they are closing in on Austin Drummond in a certain area. So let's get right to it. Shall we? All right, I'm being told that they are looking for Austin Drummond in a very specific area right now. Are they going to give him up? I don't know. Cypress Grove Nature Park, and that would seem like he would be, in a place like this. So that's very interesting. Very, very interesting in the Jackson area. Guys, if you have any information of what is breaking, you can send it to me right here. There'll be a banner that is pulled up, and right there you can text it to me, 307-228-4906. You will be 1000% anonymous unless you just tell me otherwise. Or you can email alljusticeforyou@gmail.com. And again, you will remain 100% anonymous unless you say otherwise. It is very crucial that I never, ever, ever, and my people can tell you, I ever give up names. So thank you so much. Thank you, Craig Cray Lady. Appreciate you. Been around a lot longer. YouTube is messing up. Yes, it is, my dear. 2 months. That's crazy. Thank you so much, my dear. Appreciate you very much. And Nick, thank you so much. It's 2200 hours in the UK. I'm glad you're here. Aw, thank you so much, Nick. Really do appreciate you, my friend. I think he's going to be taken a lot. I don't think he'll do a self-in. The only way I think he'll be done in likely is if he makes some sudden moves and something like that happens. But this is what is breaking right now, and there's 3 that's been arrested. I'm getting some stuff in, guys, so please Let me know. Who kept buying her drinks? What does that mean? So they have allegedly uh, been there's been a third arrest that's coming in, and I'm going to show you all of that information. Is the Fat Fox de God? I don't like to call anybody de God at all, except my creator. So I hate saying that. He is not my de God, and you are certainly not a God. You are a human felon, in my opinion. Well, some of that's a fact. So there's that, right? Um, this was the one who made a video uh saying, "Man, I don't know nothing. I ain't know nothing, bro." There he is. There he is. And he's up in the clink. Up in the clink. I hope he does not get taken alive. I saw how he lived. Oh, Serenity, let me tell you something. He will not live this way now. And no, ma'am. No, ma'am, no ham, and no turkey. He is not going to be living that way now. I can fucking assure you. Because if, well, he's going to be most likely on the death row. And death row is a lot different. You are in a certain part of a maximum security jail, right? He is destined for it. Yes, he is. Yeah. So, yes, only spam, and that's if he's lucky, golden. And we'll make sure of it, right? We will make sure, and I'm sure the warden will know exactly uh, all about this. But can you imagine? There's allegedly three people at this point that has been arrested and has helped, according to authorities, Austin Drummond out, knowing what this SOB did. Crazy to me. No, Fat Fox was not arrested yesterday. Thank you so much, Bex. Really do appreciate you. Been waiting on your coverage on this. So much happening. It really is. I'm a little behind. I would have been live earlier, but guys, I've been on this now for days, literally 24 hours nearly. And I crashed last night. I just crashed. So I just needed a minute. So I do apologize, but there's that. Thank you so much, Bex. Really do appreciate you. 11 months. And Bliss, thank you so much. YouTube fixed my months. The other day I said I was new. It said I was new. Praying this monster is caught soon. Hey, Justin and Pearls. Thank you so much, Bliss. Really do appreciate you, my dear. So good to see you. And Serenity, thank you so much, my dear. I hope he does not. Okay, I read that one. Yep. Thank you so much, my dear. Appreciate you. All right. So there's that. Update from TBI yesterday. Tanaka Brown now faces an additional charge, one count of tampering with evidence. What does that mean? What kind of evidence was this mofo tampering with? Tanaka Brown. Now, we was breaking that literally as it happened. I ended my live yesterday, came straight back, and Tanaka Brown was arrested. And now he is allegedly been arrested with an additional charge, rather, as tampering with evidence. Now, that evidence could be a truck, could be a car, could be a pew pew, could be a lot of different things, right? So, is there 3 people been arrested? Yes. Yes, they have. Thank you so much, Panda. I'm sorry for everything. Still Devon's Army. What do you mean you're sorry for, honey? Listen, don't you worry about it. Panda, she emailed me. She was upset earlier, and she said she found what she thought was some news on this, and someone, she said it was AI or something, and she found out it was not. And I said, Panda, listen, honey, things happen. The news doesn't even get everything 100% right all the time. We always strive to get absolutely everything right. I don't remember what you put in chat though, Panda, last night or anything, to be quite honest with you. But if you put something in chat that it wasn't, the main thing is that if any of us ever gets anything wrong, is we just correct it, right? Correct it. That's the best. So, honey, it's absolutely okay. You are advocating for Delvin, and you keep your head really strong. So, isn't Brown facing an additional charge of tampering with evidence? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. He sure is. Did you see the Fat Fox pictures? There is, yes, the Jeep SRT that they are looking for. Bingo, that as well. All right. So they have increased the reward to, I believe it is $15,000 now. TBI put this out just a little bit ago. U.S. Marshals increased the reward to $10,000 for additional information and leads on the quadruple murder suspect Austin Drummond. 10,000. Drummond is charged for 4 counts of first-degree murder, aggravated kidnapping, and weapons charges in the death of 4 people ages 21, 20, 38, and 15 in Lake County, Tennessee on July 29, 2025. And I think there's another 5,000 on that. Now, I got some stuff coming in. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. Yes. So Nick Barris put out a little bit ago. And it's up to 17,500 now. Wow. Okay. Okay. That was just still 15. Another arrest, question mark. I've learned that another person who was close to associate Austin Drummond has been arrested in West Tennessee, but law enforcement has yet to say whether this arrest is directly linked to Drummond quadruple murder case. I want to show you some receipts here shortly. Of course, two others have already been arrested and charged with accessory after the fact. The third arrest, coincidence, or connected? Well, remember whenever we first started this and we learned that Austin Drummond was in this gang, right? What do we say? That very likely, very, very likely, someone, his people, are going to cover for him. And that looks like what happens. They cover in life and death and everything, right? Like you are as thick as thieves, as the saying goes. And that is so true in this case. Yes. Yep. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. So, I mean, someone has had to have, are they going to give him up? That's a question. Are they going to give Austin Drummond up? Are they really as no snitch as they say they are, or are they giving, is one of them going to speak? Right? Well, he is supposedly, allegedly, right now in the Cypress Grove Nature Park. That's where they're searching right now, and they're supposedly closing in. They talk. Well, someone could have, right? Now, a lot of people on the outside, they're like, "Yo, I ain't no snitch, mother chicken, I ain't no snitch." But they get in there and they get in with TBI and marshals and all them interviewing them, and they're like, please, 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 So especially they've been up in the clink before, right? So what is this? Oh, this is interesting. And I'll be honest with you, I'm still not convinced that old girl don't know any more. And this is she's supposedly 4 months pregnant. She looks a little more pregnant than that, in my opinion. She might just be a big girl. Can happen. But I feel like she knows more. She may know nothing. I don't know. I just don't see it, though. Oh, she's a thick one. Yeah. Yeah. I think Caitlin, in my opinion, knows more. You can't be with someone 5 days before they do a mass murder of your family and not know something a little more, right? So, Maggie, thank you so much, my dear. Really do appreciate you very, very much. We love you, Justin, and thank you for all you do. Thank you so much, Miss Maggie. Thank you for your support. Really do appreciate you. And thank you so much, Nick. Really do appreciate you, my friend. Welcome to the Pearl family. Y'all, please welcome Nick to the Pearl family. Really do appreciate your support, my dear. Can't do it without you. We are back, War. Yes, 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 we are. So yeah, that's hold on one second. If they are in getting stuff right now. Okay. On Broadcastify, they are supposedly Tennessee Highway Patrol. Trying to see if there's anything on Tennessee Highway Patrol. We're gonna get into this in just one second. 4 hours ago, not 4 hours ago. Yeah, that's when they did increase it to $17,000. I'm trying to see if there's anyone at that. Any of my mods, can you guys see if there is anyone, any news or anybody live at the Cypress Grove National Park around there? Let's look where the Cypress Grove National Park is. How about we do that first? It's probably oh, I have heard that has anyone heard this? That whenever they found the car, they saw Austin in that area of where the car was, and he was on foot and got away. Yes. Yes. Right? He was on foot and allegedly got away, and that's how they knew that he was local in there. Right? Oh, thank you, Jennifer. Welcome. Appreciate you. Very kind. Yeah. So that's very interesting, right? That I don't think he was living in this car. in a dress and then on a bike. No, that wasn't him. I don't think that was him. So that's when they first found the car. That's when everything. Remember, I don't know if he was here when I was live, but I had just gotten a message from a source and they said that cops had just left the Jackson station and they left out of there on two wheels pretty much. And that is when we learned that they found the car. And then after that, I guess that is when they had spotted Austin. The new report said he was in the car when they pulled up and they got out and ran. Yes. Yep. Exactly. They are being careful, so this loses their life. Absolutely. No other lives need to be lost. There's been enough. Okay, let's find Cypress Grove National Park. All right, yeah, so it's got to be really close. Where? Okay, why is it not going in? Oh, okay. Okay, look at this, y'all. So this is where they're supposedly right now authorities are, the Cypress Grove National Park. Now we can look at this here momentarily, but this is where Austin's parents live, right? Don't mind this one right here, but he's just been in this little area hiding out the last few days, right? Just trying to see if they have see if we got any pictures. So if he is in, there's a big patch of woods here, but that's still not a lot of woods for, if he's just in this little area, they're going to get him really soon. Really, really soon. Let's see what it looks like. This is what it looks like right here. So there's water, all of this. It's beautiful. Wow. Cypress Grove Park. I thought it was national or nature park, not national park. Maybe I said national earlier. Why injure or kill a canine, guys? TBI will get him. Oh yeah. They're gonna get him. Where is Caitlin? I would love to know. Now there is people that say that they know where Caitlin is. Matthew's dad yesterday said that he knew where Caitlin was. He said he was going to say, but he did say that in his opinion that the reason the baby, his grandchild, was survived is because, in his opinion, because of Caitlin, which is pretty interesting. If let me see if Broadcastify is saying anything. I don't hear anything at this moment on Broadcastify. Oh, they're saying that. Okay. 1 week before the murders. What's this? Oh, that's interesting. Look at this. Got it. This says Tanaka Brown. It's got Geo on there, Fat Fox on there. Why would he call himself Fat Fox? It sounds like you're saying fat fuck, in my opinion. Tavio Downs, 50 mil, but no SEX for life. And then he's, all those things. And Tanaka's speaking on there. Which one? Tanaka Brown, 400 mil. But you only live to 65. They're all connected. And last night, the Tanaka, or not Tanaka, but the guy, Fat Fox, on that video, he was saying, same mother, different father. Yes. He was saying that, Austin is his boy and all that stuff. It's like, so I don't know. It's just a little weird to me. All right, let's see if there's. I think they switched. Yeah, I think that they just switched to a private feed. This says a relationship to the murder. Okay, let's go. Here we go. My sources tell me that there have been no additional arrests today in relation to the quadruple murder in Lake County. Will update. Okay. My sources tell me that there have been. So what we were looking at earlier, one thing we noticed, there was links to his arrest earlier. And then we tried to pull up the links to his arrest, and it wasn't there. We couldn't pull it up anymore. Oh, yeah. I've saw that. Yeah, already. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He said the reward money is too low to sing. Well, he might be singing for nothing but his freedom. You know what I mean? You're singing for your freedom, boy. That's what you're singing for. All right. See what when was this last updated? Okay, this is brand new. They're still looking for that white Nissan Rogue. I'm getting some stuff in here, guys. 1 second. Where's Overton County, Tennessee? A woman was driving by. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's girl mom. I think that is the girl that was, or I'm assuming woman or man that was in the refrigerator that was burning. Yeah, we cannot find the links to Braden Powell's arrest now. Only a rug dealer would turn down 15K. Yeah. Overton is on the other side of Nashville. I guess this is what. Is this the freezer? Unidentified body found, Crawford Community, Overton County, Tennessee. Grim discovery was made in Overton, Tennessee on July 31st at 1 a.m. A Crawford woman was driving on Sunk Cane Road, SUNK space CANE road. I'm pretty sure that's the refrigerator where someone was burning. He is on Madison County. It's on Vine. Okay, we'll look at that one. Yeah, you can send them to ICU on Messenger. You can text them to me or email them as well. Dyer County. Okay, let me see here. Anything coming out? Let's see, I'm just recent post. What's that? To be confirmed that Caitlin, the sister of Courtney Rose, is pregnant and father is believed to be Austin Drummond. That's crazy to me. She's absolutely okay. Let's look at this. Is this a video? All right, here we go. Going to pull this up. In my opinion, Tennessee is having a meltdown. You think so? What did Lacey say? Where's Lacey's comment? I'm looking. Hello, darling. Appreciate ya. Okay, here we go.
Investigators are searching for a man suspected of killing the 4 family members of a baby that was found abandoned earlier this week. Authorities say they found the child in the front yard of a Dyer County home about 200 miles west of Nashville. About 20 miles away, police found 4 of the child's relatives murdered. CBS News correspondent Nicole Valdez is live for us in Nashville. Nicole, tell us what we know about this.
Hey, Liz. Well, right now, 28-year-old Austin Drummond is officially on Tennessee's most wanted list. Investigators say he is suspected of killing 4 people, including a 15-year-old
Holy shit, I did not read that right.
That is a small town in northwestern Tennessee. And right now, more than 10 different agencies are essentially launching this statewide manhunt for the suspected killer. That includes the FBI.
I gotta show you something in a second.
Drummond is believed to have killed a mother, her daughter, her son, and her daughter's boyfriend on Tuesday, then abandoned a 7-month-old baby nearly 40 miles away in a car another county over. Now, this is what they say he looks like. State officials released these photos earlier today, hoping someone may recognize him and call the TBI. But just a few hours ago, the agency actually shared a different photo they say they used AI to create. That's because they believe that Drummond may have since shaved his beard to try to change what he looks like. This is what he might look like now. He is wanted on 4 counts of first-degree murder, 1 count of aggravated kidnapping, and several other firearms charges. They say he should be considered armed and dangerous. He could still be driving a white Audi A3 with damage on the driver's side of the car. And they're offering a $2,500 reward for any information that helps their investigators find and arrest this man, Liz.
Horrific crime. Nicole Valdez, thank you so much for that.
Okay.
As a neurologist, my patients are often concerned with age-related memory decline. Okay. I recommend Cunal Brain Health.
Please. Oh, there we go. Okay. Look at this. I did not see this. I did not notice this. Check this out. Wow. 1 billion, but 4 family members are picked randomly to die instantly. Tanaka Brown posted that July 23rd. But 1 billion, but 4 family members are picked randomly to die instantly. That's crazy. That he posted. What? That's crazy. There's a helicopter circling over part of Westover, Tennessee. What is, yeah, exactly, Jen. Exactly. And one of I guess allegedly Tanaka's sister, she's been going at people who's sharing the story or whatever. And someone wrote, so if he was an accomplice, you support a murderer? And she wrote, yes. And someone wrote, he won't be coming home for quite a while, meaning her brother. And Heaven said, I beg to differ. Austin had a white Audi, and his boys that was arrested had a black one. Boys in the hood. Yeah. Yep. Wow. Just craziness. U.S. Marshals at, yep, we're at 17,500. Unless Caitlyn really did marry Austin. Zoot, like I said, they were in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, 5 days before the murders. They could have absolutely married then and not said anything about it. The paperwork's not done yet. I don't know. We don't know either way. We really don't at this point. So just kind of waiting on that. What's this? So this is Caitlyn before they found the bodies. Caitlyn Speed, my stomach is in knots. Cry. If anyone knows the whereabouts of my niece Adriana and her boyfriend Matthew, please, for the sake of their beautiful baby girl, report it, please. We don't know. Don't know. Right. I hope the reward is donated to Matthew's dad. Yeah. Yeah, I think Matthew's obituaries aren't always accurate. They're absolutely not. You can put whatever you want in an obituary. Literally, you can say you're related to, anybody, really. How do I know? I have sent a lot of obituaries to the newspaper before when I worked at the funeral home every day. Could be thrown off eyes toward her. I thought you just had one daughter. Can't testify against your spouse. That is true. You're not you can, but you're not made to, and in most cases. Sometimes there is caveats to that. So Gatlinburg's Caitlin Pick posted, said finally getting around to posting these, so maybe longer than 5 days. Could be. Could be. Let's see here. Be some victory fireworks. Yeah. This was interesting too. This that came in. Victory Blunt, Tavio Downs, Fat Fox de God. Finna to be some victory works. 1 week. July 20th. Tanaka Brown. Fat Fox. What does that mean? I'm struggling with that one beach bum. She has at least one child with Logan Rose, I believe. Yeah, I know she's got a photo with one of the kids. with her in the pregnancy photo with Austin. Right? So there's that. Yeah, they've absolutely went to a they they went to a private scanner. Sure did. Sure did. Okay. So we've got a little bit of a timeline now. What is this? Timeline of events in quadruple homicide investigation. Let's go. So Tuesday, that is when everything, went off. Whenever they found the child, nobody knew what had happened at that point. People were being very rude to the victims, thinking that they just left the baby on the side of the road. And thanks to one of my sources, I found about this within a couple hours, maybe not even that, of this case breaking, when the baby was found on the side of the road. And I went live with it, and I said, guys, let's just please hold off, because I've seen this happen many times where people will be unalived and they will not unalive the kids. And so I know a lot of people was thinking that the parents has just left the child on the side of the road, but that was definitely not what it was. Far from it. So they found the little baby on the side of the road. Roughly 30 minutes after responding to the call, authorities developed the next of kin and began to search for them. Later that night, just before 11 p.m., Lake County Police found 4 individuals dead along Carrington Road in Tiptonville, and an investigation was launched. I was live whenever we got that news as well. I think I was live on something else, and we broke and started speaking about this. And that is when everything changed. Everything changed. And Wednesday, the deceased were identified as Braden Williams, 15, Adriana Williams, 20, James M. Wilson, 21, and Courtney Rose, 38. Officials later confirmed Adriana and James as the parents to the infant, while Braden and Courtney were identified as the uncle and maternal grandmother. The next day, Thursday, God, it feels like it's been longer than that. This is when we know that Austin Drummond was named a suspect. Right? Got to be pretty lame to be in a gang. Yeah, I mean, but this is the thing. I think many times, like, Austin was in prison at a very, very young age, right? And I think, especially in prison, it's a means of survival, right? It's a way for him to have protection of his own self. And it's a powerful thing to be in some gang in prison, especially if you're young and vulnerable and all of that. So I think that's why. Therefore, she cannot testify against her husband unless she decided to do so, Justin, if they are married. Yeah. I mean, as of now, we don't know that they're married or not. There's no paperwork that I've seen suggesting that they were married, but if they was in Gatlinburg previous to this, than they might have been. You can tell his Audi has been through some stuff, haven't you? It's all dented down through here. All dented down through here. This is WBBJ audio. Drummond's 2020 early parole. Yeah. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? We played it, but then they arrested Tanaka Brown and Giovanni Thomas. And maybe they've arrested a third. We're learning right now. It's just kind of waiting to see. The Giovanni guy is a bad dude. We're going to pull up his court records here, and I'm going to show you here momentarily about his records, because they are bad. He's been in some shit, man, like some real. Okay. Hold on, I'm getting something in, guys. Oh, shit. 1 second. How do you... 11 Laurel Creek Road. People are saying that. I just got a couple messages. Not been able to verify this, but people are saying that Austin Drummond give me a second. "11 Laurel Creek Road." I think they're getting pretty close, guys. I have a feeling that we're getting pretty close. I think today might be the day. People are saying that. I got a couple messages I've not checked, that Austin at 11 Laurel Creek Road. This is MCO right here. Why would he be at... I would be fucking shocked if he was at 11 Laurel Creek Road. Boy, that would be some shit if they was right under his nose the whole time. They still have not mentioned time of death, did they? They've not. Well, this morning it did show him arrested, but now we can't find it. That's the crazy thing about it. It's like they removed it. So I don't know, you know. I don't know. We'll have to see. But they have to know. Thank you so much, dear. Appreciate you very much. All right, we're going to pull his... I'm going to show you his record here momentarily. Look at the one last before the last. Yeah. Okay. Got it. Let me check what Burton's saying right now. Okay. If anyone sees anything of... I'm looking for a live video in that area right now. I really would love some live video. So if anybody has anybody there, Austin Drummond live. Let's see if there's anything live before I show you this. Videos. news and live. Nope. I don't see that. Okay. When was Nick live? That's the last time he was live. Let me just check here. Yeah, that's when they found the vehicle, though. All right, we're going to pull up his record here. Brandon, B-R-E-N, Brendan. I heard it was inheritance. See, I've heard that 1,000 times too, but the thing about the inheritance, mom, from what I understand, didn't have a pot to piss in, like, financially, and that she was addicted, she was an addict herself. Now, it's not to talk down or anything like that, but that's just what, our research says. Now, unless there could have been some life insurance, that's possible, right? That's always a possibility, but I don't see that. Like, she died young herself. Yes, there's 2 confirmed arrests. This morning it did say 3, but now that is, we can't find it. Continue to hold on. Okay. All right. Let me show you this Giovante guy. Look at these charges that he's got from the past. I want to show you this. It's wild. Bad dude. 12, 29, 16, bond over violation of order of protection, restraining order. Filing date 12/19/16, violation date the day before, December 18th, 2016. So again, it sounds like he is violent, right? Now I'll show you this. Damn. 1 second, so I can make it bigger. We'll make it bigger. Okay. It never works out. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'll just make it bigger like this. All right, here. This is from 2021. Filing date 6/12/2020, violation date 6/11/2020. Dismissed on payment of, I think it says cost. Domestic assault, aggravated burglary. Aggravated burglary right there. The suspect, he's got a they all got lengthy records. Right. Very, very young. If she owned her home, the value could have. I mean, you're absolutely right, Webb. We have no idea. Right. I'm just saying, on the looks of paper, it appeared that mom had nothing. Great grandma. So there's that. I heard Big D was arrested. Yeah, I did a thing on the Vice Lords. I did a whole thing on it. They're from originally started out in Chicago in 1957. There's more for this man. I can show you right here. Violation, order of protection, restraining order. That was the one I just showed you. Sorry. This is the one I wanted to show you. More charges. Order of protection. I guess this might be his ex. 10/27/16. Okay. Well, I don't know. This might be just family members. And then he's got probation violations right here. Let me see. Damn it. Probation violations right here. This is from 2017. Guilty plea, lesser charge. Domestic assault. Wow. False imprisonment. And a probation violation. Wow, he got false imprisonment, y'all. That's cray-cray. The grandma I think she died of, from what I understand, sadly, pancreatic cancer. Oh yeah. Yeah. We showed that war. Yeah. He had, I mean, you know, he had the life in there because, I mean, he was dating a prison guard. You know what I mean? All right, I'm getting some interesting things in here. Oh, shoot. Hold on, guys. Why does it do this? Okay. All right, confirming pregnancy and what the victim's dad said about Caitlin, implying she's avoiding more questionings. James, yeah. All right, this is very interesting. Check this out. Check this out. Okay. Where is his girlfriend? Good question. I don't believe she is on the run, or they would have mentioned it. Maybe she is cooperating with the police. Now, this is Matt Wilson. This is the father of Matthew, the young man that owned the Ford, the baby's father. This is the grandfather of the baby and the dad to Matthew. He says here, oh yeah, I've showed this one, I think. I know where she is. Matt says, can you tell us? He says, I don't know. I've shared it with the TBI. Then he says, so they don't have her. Do you know if it was a if her vehicle was a Nissan? And the very important one is, he says he believes why his granddaughter was spared is because of the girlfriend. You'll have to email me that. I can't play it via text. Okay. Yeah, they've the Giovanni guy, he's got two. Damn shit. What has he got here? He's got 2 different restraining orders on 2 different people. Are they his exes? I have no idea. There's just so much on here. Here in 2019, guilty plea is charged. He's got 1/2 ounce, 14.175 grams, 10 pounds of marijuana or hash equals 2 pounds, it says, whatever that means. Second one, 1/2 ounce, 14.175 grams, 10 pounds marijuana hash equals 2 pounds. Whether it's a lot. Possession of unlawful drug paraphernalia uses and activities. Driver's license to be carried and exhibited. Driving while license revoked, second or subsequent. Seat belt 18 and older. Weight of rugs. That's a lot. Has to sleep. Police never sleep. That's right. That's right. Oh, thank you so much, Discom. Thank you so much, my dear. Appreciate you. Thank you. You received one of those pearl necklaces. Make sure you thank our Discom. Thank you so much, my friend. Good to see you. Hope you are well. Thank you so much for your support. Arrest of Brandon. Sorry, it's gone so fast. It was comment on a post I was sent. Okay. Cameras are everywhere to hide. Yeah. I think they might find him today. I really do. I think today might be the day. I'm hoping. I'm so done. This guy. 45 minutes. Brandon Powell's new article from 2025. New article, Brandon 2024. Oh, look at this. How interesting. This is from 2024. Look at this.
Is it time for new windows and doors? Call Window World today. Every window and door we sell is custom made for optimal energy efficiency,
okay,
durability.
Let's 1 second here. WindowWorldofJackson.com. Not sponsored. This is very interesting. Crockett County, Tennessee. Talking about watch this, guys. Hold on.
On a large drug bust in a local county that leaves 1 man behind bars and another on the run.
WBBJ 7 Eyewitness News reporter Caitlin Nicholson is live in studio with the latest details. Caitlin.
Thank you, Brad and Terry. Last night, after a patrol officer conducted a traffic stop, the situation took a turn. Take a look. Wednesday night, a Bells patrol officer conducted a stop on a vehicle heading westbound on Highway 412. Director of the West Tennessee Drug Task Force, Johnny Carter, stated that upon the traffic stop, 1 person ran off on foot while the driver pulled off, but eventually came to a stop.
There was the driver still in the vehicle, so the Bells police officer stayed with the vehicle, detained the driver, called for additional backup units to arrive. He also called us and asked for the Drug Task Force's assistance.
Brandon Powell was taken into custody. Carter stated,
look at there. A wop, ba-da-doo bop, a wop, bam, boom. Look
that
at
they
there.
came to help track the other suspect on foot.
During that tracking process, we discovered the backpack that he fled with. It had 1 pound of vacuum sealed marijuana in the backpack.
But he stated that the car had even more.
What was found in there was a drone, 4 mesh, like laundry.
A drone. A fucking drone, y'all. Boom. There you go. Did you hear that? That's exactly what they were doing. Like, these are, I mean, these guys are selling the stuff. Yep. Drops. Listen.
Marijuana in the backpack.
But he stated that the car had even more.
What was found in there was a drone, 4 mesh, like laundry bags, I guess you could call them. Several cell phones with charge.
Several cell phones, right? Several laundry bags full of rugs. He's like, $15,000. You ain't gonna turn anybody in for $15,000. No, if you got laundry bags full of shit, you ain't. Apparently. Damn. Several cell phones. You know they've hooked him up with some cell phones.
Cords, Sony mesh, like laundry bags, I guess you could call them. Several cell phones with charger cords. Sony.
I wonder if any one of them turned him in.
PSP game console. Multiple fentanyl pills that were disguised like.
That's probably where this guy is getting, where he's getting all of his game stuff and all that in prison.
We call them multiple fentanyl pills that were disguised like we call them dirty 30s.
Dirty 30s are made to mimic a 30 milligram oxycodone pill that's made from the pharmacy. These pills are created using fentanyl. Carter stated that the evidence concluded that the drone was equipped to drop the mesh laundry bags with marijuana.
Oh my God. Look at there. There you go, folks. There you go.
Into the Northwest Correctional Facility in Lake County. He says typically you would see the lights on the drone, but the drone was tampered with.
They had placed electrical tape over the lighting of the drone. So
hello. There you have it. There you have it.
So that
Northwest Correctional, the mesh fentanyl 30 milligram oxycodone pill that's made from the pharmacy. These pills are created using fentanyl. Carter stated that the evidence concluded that the drone was equipped to drop the mesh laundry bags with marijuana into the Northwest Correctional Facility in Lake County. He says typically you would see the lights on the drone, but the drone was tampered with.
They had placed electrical tape over the lighting of the drone so that it would not shine. You wouldn't be able to see it.
Authorities are still.
So they put these mofos put electrical tapes over the lights so they couldn't see the drones. They just said where they were dropping the rugs. How did they get, I mean, this is insanity. This is like we heard that this was going on, but damn, we have it right here. Just found it. Just dug this up. Henny. They had it all. I just cannot. Oh, they're very creative, Yacht Clubbing. They're very creative. Okay.
Searching for the other suspect who ran from the scene.
We have one in custody at this time. The other one is still at large. We do anticipate being able to draw up warrants for that one that's still at large.
Powell is currently being held at the Crockett County Jail. Live in studio, Caitlin Nicholson.
Okay, I want to watch this again. This is incredible.
Behind bars and another on the run.
WBBJ 7 Eyewitness News reporter Caitlin Nicholson is live in studio with the latest details. Caitlin?
Thank you, Brad and Terry. Last night, after a patrol officer conducted a traffic stop, the situation took a turn. Take a look. Wednesday night, a Bells patrol officer conducted a stop on a vehicle heading westbound on Highway 412. Director of the West Tennessee Drug Task Force, Johnny Carter, stated that upon the traffic stop, one person ran off on foot while the driver pulled off, but eventually came to a stop.
There was the driver still in the vehicle, so the Bells police officer stayed with the vehicle, detained the driver, called for additional backup units to arrive. He also called
where was this? Where was this? Hold on, I got to hear this again.
Stayed with the vehicle.
Johnny Carter stated that upon the traffic stop, one person ran off on foot while the driver pulled off, but eventually came to a stop.
There was the driver still in the vehicle, so the Bells police officer stayed with the vehicle, detained the driver, called for additional backup units to arrive. He also called us and asked for the drug task force assistance.
Brandon Powell was taken into custody. Carter stated that they came to help.
Yeah. Now we know how the connection really is. Now we got it. I read on the Facebook, this is the reason for the homicides. Yeah, I believe that. There's something here to do with that prison and these drug busts. And it's something about from a deal going bad, whatever that means. Did someone narc? Did someone tell? They need chicken wire over the prisons? Well, I don't know. It's crazy. Now we know.
Track the other suspect on foot.
During that tracking process, we discovered the backpack that he fled with. It had 1 pound of vacuum sealed marijuana in the backpack.
But he stated that the car had even more.
What was found in there was a drone, 4 mesh, like laundry bags, I guess you could call them. Several cell phones with charger cords, a Sony PSP game console, multiple fentanyl pills that were disguised like we call them dirty 30s.
Dirty 30s are made to mimic a 30 milligram oxycodone pill that's made from the pharmacy. These pills are created using fentanyl. Carter stated that the evidence concluded that the drone was equipped.
Bam! Those aren't laundry. I mean, they are a laundry bag, but they are for your delicates, like your lingerie or something delicate. You can put that in the bag and then throw it into the washer. And they were carrying this stuff, and they're getting ready to tell you, onto the prison. Now, we're going to show the date of this here shortly, and it's all coming together now. It's really all coming together. Wow. Yes, March of 2024. No. Wasn't March 2024. Yeah, you're right. March 2024. It was March 2024. And now we are in July or August now, technically. July, August 2025. And where were the victims found? right there close to that prison. I think they used to go back there because it was a very safe location, to do whatever you needed to do. Listen to what they say right here. It's great. This is great.
To drop the mesh laundry bags with marijuana into the Northwest Correctional Facility in Lake County.
There you go, folks. There you have it. Andale. A former drop site. So when Caitlin was working at the prison, well, I mean, listen, whether Caitlin had nothing to do with this or not, right? Let's say she has nothing to do with this. If she would not have met this mofo and allegedly did inappropriate things and he got out and she either got fired or allegedly left, one of the two, this would have not happened. They wouldn't have known who she was, would they? In my opinion, like, how would they know each other otherwise? Like the victims, how would they know Austin without her? How would they know Austin without her? I mean, it's not like the victims know everybody in that prison when she was working, right? They obviously know Austin because of Caitlin. This is crazy.
Says typically you would see the lights on the drone, but the drone was tampered with.
They had placed electrical tape over the lighting of the drone so that it would not shine. You wouldn't be able to see it.
Authorities are still searching for the other suspect who ran from the scene.
We have one in custody at this time. The other one is still at large. We do anticipate being able to draw up warrants for that one that's still at large.
Guys, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. Okay, Jen, thank you so much. How many thumbs ups do we got? Let's hit that thumbs up button, y'all. Really appreciate you being here so we can move on. Talk about some more stuff. I will, Jen. Thank you so much. Consider becoming a member of the Pearl family. We would love for you to join. The gang seems to look up to Austin, admire him. Yuck. Well, I mean, I think just gangs in general do that to their brothers. You know what I mean? They were not random unalivings at all. Not at all. Not at all. 539 thumbs up. Y'all, we just found this. Come on. Let's get it up. Let's get it up. The gang he is in very strong, so he is definitely getting up. He has had to, thank you, Rainbow. He has had to get, look at the phones here. Look at the phones. 6 phones. 6 phones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Are those chargers? Oh, I just noticed something. I just fucking noticed something. Sorry, pardon my French. This right here is the same caller that Austin was playing with in the jail. Same caller that Austin had in the jail on the switch. Same caller. I don't think that's a coincidence. Austin got out and when did he get out? When did Austin get out? He got out in September? Last fall, wasn't it? Yeah. September 24th, September 2024. Oh, let me show y'all. Let me find that freaking picture. Because I got it somewhere around here. I bet you. Because this was before that. When he did all of those little photos. If somebody's got that picture, can you send it to me so I don't have to delay the live here looking for it? But I've got that photo, and he's got that switch right there. Think about it. To know who's on duty, patrolling calls, inside job all day. Hell, this is crazy. Yes, same caller. He had 2 cell phones in his hand in that. 2 cell phones. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Hold on. Let me get this. I'm getting stuff in, guys. 1 second. When was this? Let me check. So someone wrote earlier that hold on. I don't know about that. I'll look. Okay. I also heard that Caitlin was the one to take the baby to the stranger's home. I am in Jackson area and heard his girlfriend or girl named Caitlin was the one who left the baby. Not sure it's a fact. Hey, Justin, I sent. Okay. Let me look at this email real quick. This is very interesting. Let's see what it says. The other vehicle that dropped off baby in the front yard. Check with the. Okay. This is crazy. When did you send an email? Tanaka Brown, Giovanni Thomas, Brandon Powell? Allegedly. We'll say him. Okay. If somebody's got that photo, please, I want to show people that with that, all of his jail pictures. Hi, Justin, who all has been arrested? 2 confirmed. There was one earlier that said the fat fox was arrested, but now we can't find it. So I'm not going to say that he's been arrested at this point, but I think that they're really closing in on Austin, and I think today might be the day. Hopefully, my dear. Thank you so much, Jen. Really do appreciate you. Heidi, thank you so much, my love. Good to see you. Hope you are well. Thank you so much for gifting the pearl necklace. You received one of those. Please thank Heidi here. And thank you so much, Carmelita, for 15 months, my dear. Really do appreciate you. Odds are that those mesh bags match the laundry bags that was in prison. Drops done in laundry. Well, they certainly was dropping something. Look at text. That's one of them, but no, he has another caller one too. Did he? How many fucking things did he have? This one's a blue one, but he had the same caller. I saw it. Right here. There's another one. There's another picture of another caller one. Right there. See that? He had a like a blue-green one, like an aqua color one. I didn't even know that one. There's another one. I'll have to dig for it. Y'all might not have it. I don't know. Maybe one of my sources sent that. Let me check. But just absolutely crazy. I want to read that article too. Oh, damn. Okay. What the hell is going on with this thing? All right. This is wild. Okay. Austin's profile. Hold on. Something's wrong with my. Why is it doing this? All right. Let me just go to this. I'm going to have to Google Voice. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I apologize. I don't know what's happening to my app right now. Okay, here we go. We got it now. Thank God. All right, Austin's profile. Can't download them in a timely manner. Go to his photos. Okay. Yeah, there's a blue one. Yeah, but he's got another one. Did he post these on his Facebook? I wonder if he posted these on his Facebook. I'm surprised Austin's dad has not came out and said anything yet. You know what I mean? Like his dad and his mom, like, son, turn yourself in. Be a good human being for once in your fucking life. You see, guys, this was just December 28th, 2024, right? He had just gotten out in September. Like, she's not going to quit her job and do all of this. You know, she's not going to allegedly be banging a convict up in the jail and allegedly giving him stuff up in the jail and just quit her job and they break up. Like, she's going to know that they're going to stay together. And I really think, I don't see how in the fuck she doesn't know. She worked in there for so many, I don't know how long she worked there. So I'm sure she worked there a long time. And literally sacrificed her freedom, right? You know, being with this guy in jail. Oh, I agree. I think they're still together, in my opinion. Now, the family, she's allegedly claiming that she has broken up with him since she knows all of this has happened. And this is her half, you know, Mrs. Rose is her half sister. What's this? And oh, I've never seen this. Look at this mofo. I've never seen this. You know something, Austin? You will not have this luxury. if you are found alive and you get the death penalty this time. You're getting Bubba this time, buddy, in death row. Not in this case. No. Look at him. Grand Theft Auto. And we know right here, excuse me, we know right here that they busted them in with this stuff. Crockett County, Tennessee, Wednesday night at Bell's Patrol, officer conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle heading westbound on Highway 412. Hello. You remember that, y'all? Highway 412. Hold on. Let me move this thing right here. Okay. Highway 412. Let me look at this real quick. What road is that? 412. 1 second. Let me look at this. Let me look it through the map way. Yeah. Yeah. We know what 412 is, right? 412 is right here. You know, along the way where the victims were killed and the baby was found. But this was last year. So they all know that area real well. March 28, 2024. Old Austin was still up in the clink. Austin was still up in the jail then when they were dropping these drones. Justin, she'll never work there again. She's carrying his baby and her family is all gone. She's a risk. Even if they move him to another facility, they don't know what she's done for other inmates. Fuck yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Yep, right here. Yeah, he's living like a king up in there. He won't be this time. He'll be in death row is where he'll be, which is a whole different part of the facility by itself. It's just like the female guard who helped the man escape. Yes, Vicky. Yes, Vicky White. Yep. Vicky White. She better hope they don't accuse her of helping. She might get charged. She might. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't see how she couldn't know more. Justin, remember the drone article I texted you? I don't, my dear. I'm sorry. But look, the phones, the Nintendos, all of the fentanyl, the money, the weed, all of that. And the director of West Tennessee Drug Task Force, Johnny Carter, said that upon the traffic stop, one person got out and ran away on foot. while the other driver pulled off, but eventually came to a stop. Quote, there was still the driver in the vehicle. The Bells police officer stayed with the vehicle, detained the driver, called for additional backup units to arrive. He also called us and asked for the drug task force assistant, said Carter. Brandon Powell was taken into custody. Figure A, where they just arrested this mofo. Figure A, right here. Carter said that they came to help track the other suspect who ran away. Did they catch him? Did they catch that mofo? During the tracking process, we discovered the backpack that he fled with and had 1 pound of vacuum sealed marijuana in the backpack, said Carter. But he stated that the car had even more. Quote, what we found, there was a drone, 4 mesh-like laundry bags, I guess you could call them that, several cell phones with charger cords, a Sony PlayStation PSP game console, multiple fentanyl pills that are disguised like dirty 30s, said Carter. Dirty 30s are made to mimic a pharmaceutical grade 30 milligram oxycodone pills. These pills are created using fentanyl. Carter stated that the evidence concluded that the drone was equipped to drop the mesh laundry bags with marijuana into the Northwest Correctional Facility in Lake County. What the? Jail is business, prison. Yes. 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 Marlena, how you doing, girl? Good to see you. Good to see you. If they just arrested him, he may have been out on bond awaiting trial. True. He says typically you would see the light if this was found on most drones, but the drone was tampered with. They had placed electrical tape over the lighting of the drone so it would not shine. You wouldn't be able to see it, said Carter. Wow. Damn. That's just absolutely crazy. All of this happening. We know how they did it now. We know how they did it now. That's how they did it. We heard these things before, but now we know. This is the West Tennessee Drug Task Force. I wonder if they're on there. Let me see if I can find their name. One of their names. Let's see here. What's this guy's name again? Brandon. What's his name again? Shit. Powell. John. What the fuck is his name? I forgot his name again. This is interesting. Brandon Powell. Okay, let's see if there's anything on the task force right beside it. I bet you they is. Okay. Okay. We need to look at what we need to look at is all of the incidents. I'm going to be FOIAing the shit out of things at that prison. I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. Oh, we're going to get the goods. I need to I see you. I'm going to text you what we need to do. That's what we're going to do. I just text you. Not Austin or same place, but man accused of attempting to smuggle drugs by drone in detention center, WBIR. Where was this at? What detention was this? Let's look at this detention where they were found. Well, the area that they were found at again, because I'm going to I'll send an email here in a little bit, ICU, so we can get that information, because that's going to tell us a lot, in my opinion. And I have not seen anybody do that yet. That's what we will do. Okay, so okay, here it is, Northwest Correctional Facility, because we can get all of that very easy. Pretty easy, I would say. All right, look at this. Guys, please hit that thumbs up button. I'm working overtime here. Come on, please hit that thumbs up. We really appreciate it. All right, so this is the facility that they were dropping it on, right? This is it right here. Check text. Okay. Hold on. 2 seconds. This is live, so I've got to look at things that's coming in as I'm speaking. One second. He could be in range. What? Okay, someone put this. We'll come back to this in just a second. Someone just put this on, so take it with a grain of salt at this point. Unverified Facebook post. So this came from Melissa Stanley Bonafide. Bonifield, sorry. So again, take this with a grain of salt. I cannot verify this, but several of you sent this to me. So dude unalived, we'll say, those people, and then he showed up at hotel I work at, and I rented him a room. He was a regular here. He showed no signs of irritation. He wasn't nervous. He was just as chill and nice like he always was. And then my boss extended his stay the next day. Okay, if he's that brave to come and stay 2 days at a place he's known to frequent, he's brave enough to be right under their noses and them not even knowing. I believe he's around here. He's just one step ahead of them. I just pray nobody else gets hurt. But I think everyone should be alert because that's a psychopath. If he could be enraged to kill 4 people and cut them, and then take a shower because he had no blood or anything like that on him or on his hands, and then calmly walk in here to exchange pleasantries and rent a room like that, like he hadn't done shit. Yeah, he's crazy and he's a dangerous man. Please stay aware of your surroundings. Huh. Could be just someone wanting their... Well, allow the poodle to watch me, darling. Again, take that with a grain of salt because we've seen a lot of people that says that they've seen Austin, and there's been times where you guys have went out and verified that ain't arresting, Austin or whatever. So just take it with a grain of salt. Hold on. Okay. Ooh, what's this? Okay. Okay. 2 seconds. All right. When was this? Okay, guys. I'm gonna play this 1 second, and I'll be right back. I need to look at something real quick. Just stay with this 1 second, okay?
Right to the headlines of the afternoon. We're following breaking news. The hunt for an armed and dangerous suspect continues in the heartland. 29-year-old Austin Robert Drummond is charged with the murders of 4 family members in Lake County, Tennessee. He's accused of killing Braden Williams, James Matthew Wilson, Adriana Williams, and Courtney Rose. The district attorney general says the killings are an isolated incident. Drummond also faces charges of aggravated kidnapping and several weapons offenses. According to the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, community members should not approach Drummond, but contact authorities if he is spotted. Tonight on Heartland News at 6, Kathy Sweeney tells us more about his criminal history.
Okay. So, where are you seeing that? I am listening. Where are you seeing that at? This perimeter. I wish someone was live there. That's the thing about this case. Like, nobody's live on location anywhere. And that's the thing. All right, let me show you this. Where they were doing that drone and stuff. Oh, yeah, there were bullet holes in the vehicle. That there was definitely pew-pews. So this is where they were dropping. This is where Caitlin worked. This is the close to where they found the bodies. They've not said how they've all died. That is true. I mean, I think we know how we died. But there's that. I've got a source very close and has told me things, but what's that in the bushes? She was a host. She was nobody was making fun of her. Here we go. So they had to be dropping it here somewhere. Now the bodies were found, down here. So this would be a great place for them. Allegedly, what they did was they came back here and flew it over to here, right? And this is the furthest back you can go right here. I wonder if there's any pictures back there. I wonder if there's any pictures. No. But you can see back here that there's these trails, right? And you can get very close to the water. Very close to the water. But they say you need, 4-wheel drive or a 4-wheeler to get back here. People went back here to bird watch and all that. It's a big ass lake. What if they got pictured? Nobody's. Okay. That's close to there. But that's all there is. I'm surprised nobody's got like photos. Okay. Let's go to that prison again. This is the prison right there. And it doesn't seem like they I wonder if they got any photos of that. Nope. The Northwest Correctional Complex is the state prison located in Bentonville, Lake County, Tennessee. It is owned and operated by Tennessee Department of Correction. The facility can hold 2,391 inmates at a range of security levels. Wow. And here's the state office. And they would have had to went back through here. Very sad. These people, some of these people likely saw more. They had to have seen more. Had to have seen more. 4-wheeler Daniel can lend a hand, right? Right, no doubt. D Mystery, thank you so much, my dear. Welcome to the Pearl family. Appreciate you. Good to see you, my dear. I bet bird watching, Big Bird, what they do. Yeah. Also, in one prison I worked at, that's right, Bubble Bath, you worked at prisons. I forgot about that. I worked at, there were more male officers getting caught with inmates than females. It was a male facility. They also put their picture up and says inmate abuse. Wow. That's crazy. I have not heard at all where Caitlin was. Have not. My phone's going crazy right now. Let me check this. Friend, this gang member just got out of prison. Friends with Thomas that's arrested with helping. These people can't stay out of trouble, can they? Free my boy till it's back. What? Look at this. Someone just said this guy just got out of prison. Marvacious Long. Free. Why did they do that? Look at that. All the money in the floor. If I'm sorry if I missed it, but then the next prison, exactly, Angel, exactly. It is not going to be the same. He said, "Free my boy." I mean, the thing about it is, Like, I know 1 hour ago. What the? That's crazy. Like, I know that you want to live the life and stuff. Free my boy till it's backwoods. But living, throwing money like all over your social media and all of that, and you don't like actively work in some form or fashion, if you don't, that's not, I mean, that's just like having binoculars on you. WBR channel 10. Okay, let's go. On Facebook, WBIR, or website, WBIR. Let's see here. I guess the website, WBIR. I just see State Route 340 near Long Creek Road. Okay, that's wrong. Okay. I don't see anything on WBIR right now. At all. Am I looking at it wrong? Here's this. Okay.
Tennessee. Tanaka Brown is charged with accessory after the fact to first-degree murder and is being held without bond in the Lake County Jail. Agents also charged Giovante Thomas with the same offense. Thomas was already in custody at the Madison County Jail on an unrelated charge. He'll be transferred to Lake County to be arraigned. Meanwhile, the search continues for the suspected killer, Austin Drummond. Officials say he's armed, dangerous, and may still
What's
be
on
in
there?
Tennessee.
I don't
You
see
can
what
see
you're
his
saying.
photo right there on your screen. Today, the TBI also released a picture of a truck found in Dyer County that may be connected to the case. They see if you see the truck on your screen to call authorities immediately. Investigators are also asking people to check their security footage from Tuesday morning for any sign of Drummond or that truck. The case unfolded Tuesday morning when 4 family members, ranging in age from just 15 to 38, were found dead in a wooded area. Investigators believe the killings were planned. The tragedy also left behind a baby abandoned in a stranger's front yard in a different county, still strapped into a car seat. That child is now safe and in protective care. Authorities confirmed the baby's parents were among those killed. Drummond is still on the run and considered dangerous. Again, if you have any information on where he might be, call authorities.
College football's best programs follow these 10.
All right. When was this last updated? Nope, that's old. Okay. I like how y'all playing with AD gonna lose. Holy shit. I gotta edit this part before I can show y'all this because YouTube don't like it. But I'm gonna edit this real quick and take out a word. What? That's stupid. Why would he do that? Hold on 2 seconds, y'all. dumb, man. Why? All right, here we go. Look at this. What his friends just said. Oh, my camera's not on, sorry. Right here. Said, I like how y'all playing over with AD. Gonna lose y'all LIFE. I had to take it out there. Over 15K if you want. Yeah, because he's on that skull. Dead. Yeah, because he's on that dead. That's crazy. Saying that is scary, Zoot. I don't know what AD is. I don't know what AD is. Thank you, yeah. Oh, that is interesting. I've not seen this photo. And this is a good point. AD is Austin. Okay. Oh, yeah, Austin Drummond, yeah. I like how y'all playing with Austin Drummond. Going to lose y'all LIFE over 15K if you want. Yeah, because, and someone commented, yeah, because he's on that, dead, meaning. Look at this, and this is a good point. Austin, here. Look here. Like, these people was around Austin's family as well. Yeah, it is. Wait, 1960. Yeah, it is, honey. Is it 15K dead or alive? Well, he's saying y'all gonna lose yourself if, you know what I mean? That's what he's saying. But look, this looks like Austin's mom. They all grew up together. They all up in the clink together too. That's crazy, man. Just insanity. Okay. Think this makes some. Oh, interesting. This. One second. Yep. I showed that one earlier where she said she supports her brother even if there was death involved. Man alive. Okay. Go to for he is Austin's childhood friend. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, we looked through the Fat Fox. I showed his video and stuff yesterday on that. On this it says conspiracy to commit what? Look at this. Description: conspiracy to commit. Do y'all see that? Look at that. Right? Very interesting. 8/2/25. Is it conspiracy to commit murder? I know that's what I said earlier. It's like you're saying fat fuck. You know what I mean? You see that? Yeah. Conspiracy to commit red rum. Is that what it is? Check my email. Okay. Let me check my email. Okay. Yep. Yep, I showed this one. Country. I just showed that one earlier. Showed that one. Showed that one. Yep, July 25th, 9/21. I mean, this is the thing, which I've showed this before, but even if she was not, even if they weren't in Gatlinburg 5 days before, July 25th, this is when she posted it. She had 63 photos, 18 videos with Austin Drummond 5 days before, right? Finally getting around to posting our Gatlinburg pictures. Much needed family time. Heart. Lovely's house. I know what you mean, girl. That was his intentions. Mm-hmm. 39-12-1-2. What was it? I can't remember what it was. 39-17-4-1-5. Okay. Hold on. Give me Tennessee law 39-12-103. 39-12-103. is accessory after the fact in criminal offenses. A person is an accessory after the fact, after the commission of a felony, harbors, conceals, or aids the offender with the intent to hinder the arrest, trial, conviction, or punishment of the offender, or a person who has accessory after the fact is guilty of a Class E felony, otherwise provided by statute. But it says, oh no, I think I did 39-12-103. Sorry. Which one? 39-12-103 is accessory after the fact. Now, what is 39-17-415? Now, 39-17-415. That's unlawful drug paraphernalia uses and activities, often used in cases involving meth, fentanyl, and other controlled substance. Plant, propagate, cultivate, grow, harvest. Okay, it's a Class A. Okay. That was on there. So just curious about that. Caitlin's got 2 rural properties near wooded area with truck where truck was. It's probably grow operations. Anyone know the maximum jail time for accessory after the fact, other than for other that I don't know. It just depends. I'm sure they'll. But this doesn't look like, I mean, it. Let me show you. It says 39-12-103, and it says description conspiracy to commit. But that's not what the statute is. Wouldn't it be wild if they could invent this case? Oh, I think they're going to find him. Okay. Let's see here. Let me see if there's anything else. I know as soon as I check, something's gonna happen. Tools, seconds. I don't know why the fuck does that. I can't see my phone when it does it. Let me check. Okay. Here is someone's theory. What's this? Okay, I'll save it. We'll see. See if it won't be as big. February 11th. Yeah, I think they've been to Gatlinburg twice, though. That's the thing. I think they've been to Gatlinburg twice. There's an airplane. I'm getting some stuff in. There's an airplane. Hold on. Hello? Who do you need? Nope. Okay, we're getting some news in. There's an airplane circling around Bells, Tennessee. Bells, Tennessee. Bells. Is that close by? I read the Tennessee code and it had to conspire with someone else to commit a crime to get that charge. Correct. Yeah. Yeah. 1 second. Let me block this person. They think I don't got their number. If you think I don't got your number, you're mistaken. So just stop. There's that. Okay. They think they blocked their number. Okay. There we go. All right. The prison is calling. It's, yeah. Right. Every law enforcement is the county should be looking for the kid. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Let's see here. Where is Bells? Let me see where Bells, Tennessee is. You know, the last time he ever was wanted. Here, okay, here's Bells. Let me show you where Bells is. This is Bells, Tennessee. It's pretty close. Here's Bells. Bells, Tennessee. And then, do you think he's gotten out of Jackson? The marshal will get Austin. Oh, yeah, they're going to get him. Crockett County, Tennessee, where Fat Fox was arrested. Oh, my Lanta. Okay, latest 1 hour ago. 1 second. They're looking for him. We can go to flight radar and see what's going on here. This was flight radar earlier when they were looking in this area. Let me go to flight radar real quick. Okay. Flight radar. Okay. And we're going to go to the same airplane out of Nashville. Okay. I think they're getting tired of this mofo. Jackson, Tennessee. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. Nashville. Let's see. What does that say? The same airplane out of Nashville that has gone to Jackson area the past couple of trips. Bell is close to Jackson. Look at this right here. KBNA. They keep circling around that area. They're looking for something. It's a very, very small town. Very small town. Was the dummy who made that video yesterday arrested? I'm going to say no for now. Carmelita, I'm going to say no for now because it looked like he was earlier, but then we tried to pull it back up and it's not there any longer. So let me see if he's posting. You know what? That would be a good thing to look at. Fat Fox. Can anyone see if hold on. See if he's posting, because he will not stop posting if that's the case, because he loves Facebook. People are saying that he was, but Fat Fox Dugard. Here we go. Fat Fox. The date. Okay. So look at his profile. Yeah, he's been arrested, I think. I'm pretty sure he has now. Because 12 hours. Free Fat Fox to God. Yesterday at 4:30 p.m. That's the last time he posted. And he would be up on it. This is the last thing that he said.
Not it. Man, if y'all would give a nigga up for 15K, y'all niggas are sing in the courtroom like it ain't no motherfucking tomorrow, bro. Fuck is you talking about? Y'all niggas police as hell, fool. On my mama. Like, y'all folk weird as hell. Like, y'all bitches talking about some accessory. I ain't no accessory to shit. Fuck is you talking about? They already done checked me. They already done checked my phone, where my phones was at. They done checked the security at my apartments, the cameras and shit, to see if I was at the crib and all this shit. I ain't had shit to do with the shit.
There you go. Apparently that changed. So someone, what did they write on here? Oh God. Wait, they got him too? God, these people are crazy. Okay. All right. Make sure that nothing else is coming up. 2 second job. Okay. Friends that Thomas that arrested with helping Drummond yesterday. I'm glad. Yeah, yesterday he said, I'm glad to be back on Facebook. I'm on everybody's ass that shared some shit with me on it. Y'all need to stop dick eating. That was his quote, end quote, yesterday. And ask if, yeah, okay. All right, guys. I have another live scheduled for here in just a little bit that I have to do. If anything breaks, I will be back on this. Don't you worry. He posted that because his Facebook got taken down. Yes. Yep, his Facebook was taken down for a little bit. FBI opened up, interrupted his live. Yeah, Jen. Exactly. All right, guys, I'll be back here shortly. Thank you all so much for joining me. We're going to be talking about Jack and Lily. I have to take all this stuff. Hold on. I know as soon as I end this, something's going to happen. What? Okay. Okay. All right. I'll see you guys here shortly. I've got to take all my stuff from this live up and put my new stuff. So just give me a few minutes. Thank you guys. Much love. Appreciate you.